I'm moving about, I'm potentially vibrating because that's the worst type of ground mal.
Pillow.
Good. Words like pillow, cushion, yeah, it's good. Soft support, yeah. When I say support to some people, they go, but Emma's support was soft, as in under the head, yeah? Good. So we're looking after the brain, and hopefully everything else will look after itself. So do we stop somebody from moving if you want to?
No.
What do we do?
You wait for them to come out of it.
Absolutely. Why don't we stop them?
You need to time it as well.
Yeah, let's go on to the question of why do we not restrict someone's...
You could damage them.
Absolutely, you can damage them, and as I'm holding on Harrod's arm or leg, she's forcing against me, one of us is going to give. And it's usually, I'll give in terms of my arm going the wrong way.
Which will swallow the tongue.
Good, and make sure they don't swallow. How can we stop somebody from swallowing their tongue? How can you put me in a recovery position if I'm vibrating and false and I'm rigid? Easy. You make sure my head's cushioned. As long as my head's cushioned, my tongue is only going to fall backwards if I'm catching it on a hard surface. Okay? You're only ever going to put somebody, I absolutely agree with you, we're going to put somebody in a recovery position when they are compliant. If I try and put Emma into a recovery position and she's thrashing, is she going to stay there? She's just going to end up in the same place. So we only ever put them when they're coming out of it. When do we know someone's coming out of it, Elise?
They stop shifting.
Good. Good impression as well. Sean?
They kind of like relax a little.
Good. What could start coming back? Because during all of this, potentially, they can stop breathing. So the breathing can come back. The colour can come back.
The vital signs.
And yeah, the vital signs. This can come back. And it could be quite profound. They could start all
My dad goes
like pavement.
My dad's
Absolutely. Yeah. So, talking about that, do you think some people, especially adults, do you think they know that they're going to have a seizure?
No, my dad's got a trigger.
Some people do. A lot of people have a trigger. Or what does he sometimes mention? Or
Well, like a bit like fascism.
is a trigger, so that can agitate his brain, electrical disturbance. But does he sometimes have an aura that he knows he's going to go into a seizure?
Well, his hands got to go. We know. We
Yeah.
know.
And there are dogs trained to detect that sixth sense as well. So kids might come up to you from a paediatric point of view. How do you think kids might know?
They don't feel right.
Yeah? You said something with head injuries, one of you. They could have a serious headache, really common. Sometimes the smell of burnt toast. They can sometimes, do you remember this one, Bex? They can complain of a taste of metal. Well done, metallic taste. Good. All of these are all auras that they can complain of and give you like what we call sort of pre-indicators of a seizure. Good. Any questions about that before we go on to what we can do? So protection, dangers surround. What?
Can be dilated as well.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's it. So you know my vital sign handout. That's why that's so useful, because if you start thinking of that hand in hand with first aid, those vitals will change with most things. And that's another reassurance for Anne Harrod, yeah, if she was, you know, he's still with her or whatever, is that the pupils are reacting well now, yeah, the pupils are reacting well now, he's out of it. So things go back to normal. Okay, so that's the scene. They're coming out of it. What do we make sure we do to report back to mum and accident book? Time it. Good. 100% time it. Why? Good. Mum will want to know. They'll probably have an emergency care plan diary that you're going to have to put it in. What I'm going to say to you now, Amy's aware of this, my feelings towards this. 99% of nurseries do have the same attitude. Which is, if you're timing it, why not record it? Video record it, okay? The benefits of a doctor or a neurologist or a consultant seeing a live seizure is far more beneficial than just hearsay, you know? It's rubbish. And in terms of privacy and things, you're not exposing it on Facebook. You're keeping it for medical reasons to ensure that child you promote life of that child, you preserve their life, and you prevent further damage or worsening. Preserve, prevent, promote. Okay? Good. And that's the end of the